So
hold on, I'm trying to like word this out. Oh, it is ground zeros. Okay. Yes.
Wait, are you typing this out right now?
Yeah.
No, just talk because you already got it in your head. You already know what you want to talk about.
I know, but
and you got a fact check. Well, fact check. I'll cut around it.
Well, it's not. I'm not trying to fact check it. I'm just trying to make sure that I say it without like stuttering or anything. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure the people in the comment section will fix you. Will correct you. Alright guys, so today me and Billy are going to be playing PT, the trailer for Silent Hills, and you know, let's get scared! I wonder if later on, like, to get the full effect, we're going to turn off the lights and just watch our eyes as we freak out in the night.
I didn't know we were recording.
Oh, look at that. My computer says more on PT below, like it knows exactly what we're doing. Oh no, wait, that's on the
screen. Hey guys, so we're pretty much going to start playing PT. This is our first video, so it's a little, it's going to be a little weird because...
It's your first video. It's like my fourth.
Oh. Okay.
You don't count the live feeds.
No, I did a lot of live feeds, but no one watches.
Do you want to play first or do you want me to go first?
You go first, because I played this a lot.
I mean, I'm nervous. I haven't played this since the last time you played it, and I got scared the last time. Like, bad. My cheat sheets over there. I told you to prepare.
I'm kind of prepared, which is cool. Like you said, the people in the comment section is going to correct me.
Oh, it's so weird.
It looks nice on your TV.
It's almost 4K.
You wish.
I do wish. Okay, so...
I don't think... I mean, don't switch it. I don't think it's inverted, though.
Oh, it is inverted.
Oh, it is? Okay,
yeah.
cool.
What if I switch it?
Then it won't be inverted.
Alright, so I know I'm supposed to walk out, but I'm not gonna walk out. And the cool stuff that happens with this thing. Just pushing buttons to see what... There we go, that's it. Okay, bloody bag.
You know, I never beat this. Like, actually beat it.
Didn't we beat it together?
Well, you and me beat it together with a walkthrough at the end. Because we tried for like an hour.
I'm kind of wondering if we're gonna have to go through the walkthrough again. Because I don't... Like, the one part where we're supposed to talk into the controller, I don't remember how to do that. I didn't realize this before. That's a lot of days.
That's how many days you've been thinking about playing this game.
Alright, let's get out of here. Wasn't it that this always stays at 11:59? Or 23:59?
No, I think that you have to like... I think when you're playing through, it does switch time, but every time you walk through the door, it goes back to that time. I know you have to like look at things.
That looks like a young George Lucas.
It does look like a George Lucas. He was getting ready for Star Wars.
Oh, man. What the wait, what?
I don't remember that being so early in the game. I thought the door was closed.
Wait, this doesn't load, right? Or save?
You know what? It might actually be a save file.
Oh, okay. Well, you guys are way ahead of the game then.
Okay, well now we have to figure out what we have to do from
here.
This starting point. I already saw the lady up top.
Doesn't that mean that...
I think the radio's on. That's so creepy. That always creeps me out.
Doesn't that mean that little ghost girl's gonna come?
Well, it's not a little ghost girl. It's a ghost woman.
Alright, I'm just gonna continue the story now. What's the running back?
Try walking back to like the telephone. You see, the time changed. The pictures are gone.
Wait. Alright, I'm leaving. I just know she's gonna show up.
I don't think...
Oh god, that's the wrong way. Oh god.
I don't think she affects us anymore because I looked at the painting.
Okay, so you said you know what to do, right?
No, I never.
I think we're at the end where no, but none of this happened yet. Like the eye didn't come out, or I think you finished it.
Well, I beat it with you. I remember we playing it a while back.
Well, if that's the case then.
Because I played it a couple times before I started playing with other games, but then I just stopped. I never beat it by myself because I didn't want to like use the walkthrough or anything.
I'm at a loss what to do right now.
You did
Yes,
something.
I did it.
Nice.
I looked at something that changed something. Okay, it's all blue now.
Don't mess this up because I think if you go through the door without doing what you need to do, it's gonna
Go back to normal.
yeah.
Normal being subjective here.
Normal meaning that we didn't know what we do or did to make the light go blue. So I have to figure out what that fetus is from. Look up. Maybe she's standing there. Oh,
Oh, like up there.
yeah. Oh, no.
It's too blue to see.
Yeah, it is. Oh, look at that painting right there. Birds.
Turds.
Bird turds.
Oh fuck.
See?
All right, so I looked at something that changed it the first time around.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna continue walking, like to the door, and then you're gonna walk back.
Is that one
No,
of the
walk
things?
back, walk back.
Okay.
No, that's because that's what we did earlier. And then the radio started freaking out, and
Well,
then
I
the
think
song started playing.
Okay. So I was gonna say like I think the time literally just changed.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
That's when the time changes.
Okay, don't I have to say something into the mic now?
Oh, I have no idea.
Annabelle.
Ew. I hate that series. You did look at the fetus before anything.
But I think it's gonna happen either way. That's what I'm saying. I think it loaded up an old game of yours and already.
No, you're right.
Yes.
I agree with you. It's just that he did something to make it turn blue. Look at that painting again. I think it was something you did with that painting. That one right there, the bird turds.
Bird turds. Well, I also looked at this for a while. I was expecting for the eye to pop out.
Try to go back to the telephone. Because you looked at that too. That was creepy.
Yeah.
Alright, go to the bathroom now. Maybe the fetus is. Oh no.
Well, the fetus is still being a
I
fetus.
thought he like at least graduated. Oh, we didn't look at the bathtub.
No, we didn't. Alright, I'm leaving. It's gonna change blue if I go through again.
Hopefully.
I promise you it will. We looked at a lot of stuff. So I prepared some facts about this. I'll get to it in a second. I just trying to figure this out first. Alright, so we set it everything. Man, I am lost. Okay, I'm gonna stare at this picture. I'm pretty sure one of these eyes pops out. I remember that. I don't remember which one it was though. Oh, the phone's off. The hook. It was on before.
It was off.
Oh, okay.
We were looking at George Lucas.
I hate you, father. Ah! Speaking of father, how's dad?
It's good. He's home.
Okay. I expected him to be home. That's still normal. That's still normal. I guess I fucked up. Okay. Okay, see this haunting thing is gonna happen? Now would be the time to look at a photo. Okay. I'm thinking like hole in the wall? No, that's not weird.
That cry is different though.
Yeah, it's a grown person crying. Oh, we did something! Yes!
Sweet. Look in the bathtub. Like look around the walls and stuff. Is that hole on the other side?
Yeah, but that you look at that when everything's like all weird purple and there's eyeballs everywhere, and then it's supposed to be right here, I think. The painting comes off.
Interesting. I'm still obsessed with that bird painting.
Do you think it's a thing?
I think it's a thing.
Alright. Oh, look at that. Alright, maybe this one?
Look at both. I don't think that bird.
Alright, I'm gonna see if it does a thing. Oh, it didn't do anything. I guess not. Just looking for buttons. Oh, you want to hear a funny fact? In Metal Gear Solid 5, that chandelier sound is in one part of the game where you walk around and find the chandelier.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in there.
I know that there's a part in Metal Gear Solid 5 where you're running through the woods and you can see the ghost lady from this game in the woods.
Wow, okay. Well, there's a lot of stuff to try. Oh, see, that means haunting starting.
So go back. Go back to like the start. Because you did that too. But the cry is different. He's not like... I don't know, I guess it's like suffering more.
Alright, so I'm trying to figure this out. You can tell your part of the facts that you wanted us to talk about.
So, this game was pretty much screwed since the beginning of its announcement.
Look at that.
It all started in 2014 when Konami pretty much forced the director of this game to release Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes. They pretty much just told him to release that game because they needed to start making money. So with that being said, early 2015, I believe it was like March 2015, that it was, they got the leak of Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, but within that leak, Kojima said that this is going to be his last Metal Gear game. People didn't really take that as like something serious because that's something that always happens. Like that's something he always says when he makes a Metal Gear game because he's been doing it since like I think 1982. So
That's way back.
So since that announcement, a couple weeks later or a couple months later, it was, I think it was like announced that this game was being canceled, or it was that the studio took away Kojima's name from his productions of Metal Gear Solid. So pretty much anything that was released of Metal Gear Solid that has his name on it, it doesn't belong to him anymore. And then actually after that, that's when they decided to cancel PT, which is the playable trailer, which is the game that we're playing now. And then after that, they took it away from the PlayStation Network, which was only a PlayStation exclusive, where people can't download it no more and people can't play it ever again. So pretty much at that time in 2015, when this game was canceled, no one ever got the chance to see Silent Hill progress until like 2016, when they released like a slot machine that has Silent Hill on it, which was their big next step for the Silent Hill series. And pretty much he got screwed after that.
That's that arcade game, the slot machine one?
Yeah, it's just a slot machine. It's just a gambling
Oh wait, no,
device.
I saw it on the I did see that actually. Remember when for New Year's I went to the casino boat? They had it over there.
No way, dude.
Yeah, I mean it wasn't like a big thing. It was.
No,
just
I'm
a
pretty
little-
sure everyone ignored it because no one.
I was like,
cared.
oh, shit, it's
Because they put it on a boat with like rich people that don't even play video games.
Man, it was a third-rate Casino Royale.
I don't know what that means.
It's a James Bond joke, Billy. Come on.
Oh, okay. I've never seen the James Bond.
None of them
movies.
look like James Bond. They all look like.
They don't play Silent Hill.
All right. This is driving me. Okay, I did something before that made everything blue. I want to make everything blue again.
Do you agree that the lyrics to "On Blue" was "If I was green, I would die," or was it that melody that ba-dee-da-da?
If I was green, I would die. That's what.
Yeah.
That's what I choose to believe.
That's dark.
Shut
man.
up.
Did you look at the birds?
The bird turds.
You think that zoom in was like an actual camera zoom in, or just the guy going like? You know what I mean? For the zoom in.
This isn't a real building, Billy. It's a computerized building.
But I'm saying, like, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Like they want to give you that feel that you're just doing this.
Oh, so like when they were
Like,
like
when they zoom
animating
in,
it, somebody like
it feels like-
just lean in.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we did with the camera. We put it closer. We didn't actually zoom in.
Oh shit. I think you went to the door too fast because it didn't turn 12 or midnight.
Slap this baby across the face. So it's like the baby from Eraserhead,
Yes, I agree. Totally agree.
just not huge. I don't know if you guys ever seen Eraserhead, but that movie is fucked.
Watch it.
Watch it.
Good movie.
It took 15 or 12 years to make, I think.
Did it really?
Yeah.
That's an 80s movie, right?
It started in the 70s. It finished early 80s. No, wait. Yeah, something like that. Okay, the haunting's coming. We don't have the ghost anymore, so that's a good thing. Alright, maybe you're right. Maybe it's the off.
You know what that cry reminds me of?
Right.
Like, remember mid 2000s when like Silent Hill 2 was just pretty much finishing off like being a big thing and they were kind of ready to move on, and then Sirens came out.
Yeah. Oh,
And
I
that
know what you're
sound,
talking
like
about.
you know the ghost sounds that they always came up sounding like that.
Yeah.
And then Silent Hill 3 came out, and then Silent Hill 4, it was the ones with the ghosts, and they sounded like that too, like that cry. I think like from that point, in that mid 2000s, that's when they started making like that weird zombie ghost sounds for like every Japanese horror game. So I made the flashlight red.
Now he's playing. I'm gonna tell you some facts that I learned about this thing. Okay. You'll find something. I promise. So apparently, Konami's president in 2012 asked Kojima, to direct the next Silent Hill installment, and he initially said no. But then he was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. Because according to what it said right here, honestly, I'm kind of a scaredy cat when it comes to horror movies, so I'm not confident I can do it. At the same time, there's a certain type of horror that only people who are scared of it can create. So maybe it's something I can do. That said, I think Silent Hill has a certain atmosphere. I think it has to continue, and I'd love to help it continue. And if I can help by supervising or lending the technology of the Fox engine, then I'd love to participate in that respect. So he was on board. And as you guys know, Hideo Kojima was on to direct, so was Guillermo del Toro, and there was another guy that I didn't know about. His name was Junji Ito. Apparently this guy is like, he makes some really fucked up mangas.
I looked him up last night after you told me about him, and you can see a lot of his influences in the game.
Yeah.
His art is like really, really heavily implied into this game. If you ever get a chance, there is a video of a tech demo where it's just a little quick video of like what they plan to do right after this game. And there is a part where this ball rolls into a room, and the door closes, and the guy opens the door, and it's a little kid picking up his head, and there's like a bunch of insects coming out of his mouth.
Jesus, that's
and
trippy.
If you look up his art, there's literally a page where it was just literally that same image of a person, just a bunch of insects coming out of his mouth. And it's really crazy when I saw that, because that's the first thing I thought about. Man. So that artist, they use a lot of his work, and I kind of feel bad because he didn't really get credited for any of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's just like, oh, it's Kojima. Oh, it's the Spanish dude.
The Spanish dude. You can't even say his name.
I can't say his name because I always forget. But like, it's always those two names that they got brought up when people talk about Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Or Silent Hills.
Well, like I said, I didn't even know about it until I looked up some facts for this game. So, yeah. And also, for Silent Hill fans, Masashiro Ito stated that he will be willing to work on another Silent Hill game too, and that's the original director of the Silent Hill games, plus Akira Yamaoka, who just made every Silent Hill song you can think of, except for the stuff in Downpour, because that kind of sucked.
That was an American game.
That was the American one. He even helped make the games for Silent Hill Origins, which is actually pretty good. I like that one.
I never played Origins, but I heard good stuff.
Yeah, and of course, everybody knows the main character was going to be Norman Reedus, and I thought that would just been perfect. You know, like video game producing legend, movie director, and Norman Reedus, which is
horror movie legend director.
Yeah. And of course, here's a fact I told you the other day. So, PT Studios said it was produced by the studio named 7780 Studios, and like I thought it was real, and it was a fake studio, of course, because it was really made by Konami. But 7780, they got that number from let me see, what was it? They got the number from the square kilometer area of a place called Shizuoka. It's a Japanese prefecture where it literally translates into Quiet Hills.
You know, I'm not sure like if that specific fact that you told me actually connects with this, but in Pokemon Gold and Silver, there was a town that was originally named Silent Hills, and I don't know if it really does connect with yours, but the reason why they named it Silent Hills because it's a place in Japan that they bring up a lot. So it's like one of those places that people are like, oh, let's go to Silent Hills, and I think that's what you're talking about.
I'm sure it is.
But they had to change the name because, you know, copyrights and stuff.
Oh.
So they call it New Bark Town or New Bark.
Yeah, you know all that. I don't know anything about Pokemon games. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it probably is, because the way they talk about that will be the same way we talk about the Alamo. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So yeah.
Is it like historical, or is it just like a?
It's just the name of that area. It's an old area. But yeah, it's called Shizuoka. I think it's how it's pronounced. And yeah. And one final tidbit is that Kojima thought it would take at least a week for somebody to figure out how to beat this thing. They did it 3 hours later.
Well, I know that there's some people still playing this when they announced it at it was like a convention, video game convention. I forgot which one it was. I think it was E3. I'm not 100% sure. But I know that when there's still people in the booth playing this game trying to figure it out, and then they announced Silent Hills, and a lot of people missed the announcement because they were playing this game.
Oh, I just had an idea. When that person starts crying or whatever, look through that hole.
I already did.
Oh, well, kind of late on that one.
So Kenny's kind of giving up already. He wants to look through a walkthrough. I'm kind of okay. Keep on playing. But I guess just find out how we made the light turn. change.
I'm pretty sure that just happens randomly.
Right?
But once that thing goes, it start
Look at the hole.
no, when you hear the
That. Look at George Lucas.
no, when you hear like that moaning or crying or whatever.
That's my Tamagotchi.
Oh jeez, I'm like, what's going
I
on?
think he went to sleep. Oh no, I think he's just hungry. I'll feed him right now. Figure this out.
Look, you fucking got a Tamagotchi? That's the coolest thing ever. You're so cool. Alright.
Oh, I looked at these paintings. That's something I did different. Like I zoomed in and looked at them.
So we're past the baby fetus crying.
Mm-hmm.
Ew. This is very weird. Okay.
Only in Silent Hill you can have the normal conversation like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, we already did that.
We already did the fetus part. Okay. Yeah, we're still very early on in the game apparently. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm just trying to figure out why the cries are so different.
Oh, we gotta collect picture pieces. We haven't done that.
How do you do that?
Okay, so go to on the floor beneath the clock. Wherever the clock is.
The clock, like the digital clock?
Maybe. Look on the floor, zoom in somewhere. Yes!
Sweet.
I would never figure that out. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't figure
I
that
would
out.
never figure that out either.
Alright, so go back to that picture that you can read stuff to it.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh!
See, there's a little piece added to it.
That's dope.
Okay, keep going. Because apparently the ghost is not gone. It's gonna come back.
Well, I know it is going to come back. It's just that it can't hurt us anymore.
So I look for pictures like that somewhere else. On the vase. Oh, you did the tape there? Okay.
Sweet.
On the vase that holds the flower pot. To the right of the clock. Go to the right of the clock. Sorry. Yeah, right there. No, but go down. There it is. See it?
Yeah, see.
Go look up there.
Sweet, we need one more. We need her face.
Man, this is fucked up. It's like we're rebuilding somebody's memory of somebody else. Of
Our
their mother.
memory. No, dude, it's our memory.
It's our memory?
I think so.
I don't
I'm
think
not
you can't consider it memory if you didn't know how to do it in the first place.
You can forget. You could be like Jason Bourne.
I think this picture right there. Cool.
I think you're a picture.
Beneath the window, near the phone, near the table on the floor, you got that one. Now, the next one is going to be in the ceiling beam between the foyer and the bathroom.
Up here?
Yeah, right there. What the flip?
Sweet.
We've never gotten that, man.
Yeah, we never got that either. Oh. She's so missing her face.
On the stairway leading to the loop of the door. Just keep going, just keep going. Ignore all the nightmare thoughts.
Like back.
Right there, that little piece right there. Isn't that it?
Like this?
No, keep going. Right there to your left. Yeah. No, that's... Okay, look the other way.
Right there.
Okay, and the next one is in the option menus, press R3 while in the menu to collect it. What? What? How would you figure that out?
It's hilarious.
That is hard.
I remember you doing that too, actually. Oh, she's complete.
All right, I'm sure we can figure out the rest of it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't have that much confidence in myself.
All right, look at one of the pictures.